Hello everybody, welcome back to Beware the Terrible. Today we have a new deck for you called the 3D Pitcher. So 3D Pitcher features our Pyukumuku Fusion Strike, the new Fusion Strike card, Pyukumuku with the Pitch a Pyukumuku ability, allowing you to basically replace this card for your top deck by putting it at the bottom of your deck. So you need to play it from your hand, and you can either bench it or you can use the ability. So you can't actually use the ability more than once per turn. So you can't play more than one pitch a Pyukumuku ability per turn. That means if you played it, you have to be conscious though, because you have to actually put it onto your bench to be able to activate the ability, to be able to press that ability. You have to actually place it onto the bench. So if you are not careful, you can actually accidentally bench your Pyukumuku. So make sure you are aware that, you know, when you have already used it, don't play any more Pyukumuku. And we also are playing using that ability with our Tempting Tune. So Altaria allows you to search your deck for any supporter card and basically put it at the top card of your deck. And then how do you bring it out into your hand? Either with a Primate Wisdom. Switching Cups is a good card as well, because you're actually thinning your deck out by using item cards. Level Ball for Drizzle as well. It's kind of the same thing as Level Ball Drizzle. You're kind of thinning your deck out of any unimportant cards, making your deck more easy to draw the right cards into your hand. So you don't really need too many cards in your hand. You just need that Switching Cups to kind of have nothing but a VMAX attacker and all of your energy cards and Rose, and that's good to go. But we're not playing Switching Cups for this deck. We're playing only our Pyukumuku Altaria plus that Articuno, because Articuno actually helps you discard your energy cards, because we need to discard with Rose. We need to discard to be able to use our Rose to reattach from the discard pile. So we are playing 12 copies of basic energy, basic fighting energy. I may change the deck list. I may just add one Rapid Strike energy, but for now I'm gonna stay this way, because I actually stream on Twitch, and 12 basic energy actually works really well, because if you have like too many Rapid Strike energy, you may actually attach it and they can fan of waves you, and you can't actually discard it with Articuno as well. So Rapid Strike energy turns out very easily into your hand, so you can't actually discard Rapid Strike energy as well with Reconstitute. So that's why I have 12 basic energy, even though I can't do anything to start with. I'm just gonna do my my Gale Thrust, and then do 150 damage is not bad. So later on we can actually do our Rapid Flow consecutively, non-stop. The first Rapid Flow, after the first Rapid Flow, you know, we're not gonna stop using this attack. We're gonna do it constantly, non-stop with our Urshifu VMAX. We get to do it with our second one as well, because we have 4 copies of our basic Urshifu, 3 VMAXs in this deck. We have a lot of ways to bring out our basic and our VMAX as well. We have 4 VIP Pass for the basic summon, 4 Great Ball, 4 Quick Ball, and also 2 Capture for the basic summon. Great Ball and Evolution Incense also helps us to get our VMAX or Altaria. So 4 Great Ball, 3 Evolution Incense, and 1 Level Ball for Altaria. Level Ball, Quick Ball also allows you to get your Pyukumuku, which allows you to pitch. So make sure you bring out Pyukumuku before you use Tempting Tunes, because Pyukumuku, if you summon your Pyukumuku with a Level Ball, you're gonna have to shuffle your deck. So make sure you summon it if you can. Summon it before you use your Tempting Tune, and then obviously put it at the top of the card. It's quite obvious, but sometimes you actually miss it. You know, I actually do a lot of mistakes per game, and sometimes I miss it by kind of using this ability first before using a Level Ball to get my Pyukumuku out into hand. So that's quite tricky to use. Make sure you have a Pyukumuku and then Tempting Tune for a Rose. That's the main play for this deck. We want to be Tempting Tuning for our Rose. So using our Altaria to get Rose at the top card of deck, Pyukumuku to draw it into our hand, and basically just use Rose every turn, you know, consecutively every turn non-stop, because we are playing 3 copies of Rose. We don't actually need to do that many Rapid Flows, GMAX Rapid Flows to win the game. We just need like 3 or 4 hits. So the first one is obviously no Rose for the first one. If you can use Gale Thrust, make sure you do it to damage a VMAX, so that you actually get to you know, damage them that way without discarding your energy cards. So if you discard energy cards, you're gonna have to Rose constantly, and we only have that 3 copies of Rose for this deck. So having too many Rose, you may actually discard them with your research. So that's why we only have 1 research in this deck, 1 Marnie to shuffle back, to put any cards back into the deck, because we may actually need to save our VMAXs. If we have a Rose and too many VMAXs in our hand and we can't evolve on the same turn, then we're gonna have to discard our, well, obviously you can't, we're gonna have to discard our other VMAXs. You can't use Rose without having a VMAX. But if you have that 1 VMAX in play and you have to discard the other 2 VMAX, that's gonna be super bad, because once they knock out your VMAX, you're gonna be done for. We have no musters in this deck, so we can't actually summon a VMAX from the discard pile. So we have 1, it may actually be interesting to play 1 Mustard though, 1 Rapid Strike Mustard to summon a VMAX from the discard pile, because we are playing Rose and Research, which actually requires us to discard our hand. So we are playing 1 Marnie, 1 Bird Keeper, 1 Boss Order. So this is a supported box, but it's not quite that we only are playing one copy, so that it's not really that much of a supporter box, but we are playing mainly the Rose copy, 3 copies of this Rose card, and 1 of each Rose, Marnie, Research, and Marnie, Research, Boss Order, and Bird Keeper. So 3 Rose Tower as well. And also 2 Galarian Articuno. Articuno also allows you to draw that 1 card. So if you Altaria before you use Articuno, you can also draw it without having the Pyukumuku in hand. Pyukumuku is just an extra card that allows you to draw if you don't want to discard your hand to draw a card with reconsider, because sometimes it's better not to. Sometimes you have no energy cards to discard. Sometimes you just want to like keep the energy to attach for your next turn, because if you discard energy every turn, you're not gonna have enough energy to attach, because you actually need to attach 1 more from your hand before using Rose, because you may not have a Rose Tower in play. So make sure you attach before using Rose so that you get to do rapid flow on the same immediately after doing your first one, or even your second one. So we also have our Escape Rope, our switch cards to be able to target the same active Pokemon, because we are playing 1 copy of Passimian and 1 Telescopic Sight, so we can actually add 60 or even 30, we can add at least 30 damage to their bench Pokemon using a rapid flow for each of their bench Pokemon. If we target 2 bench Pokemon, we get to do 150 both. If we have 1 Passimian and Telescopic Sight, we get to do 180 to both V Pokemons on your bench. And we are also playing 2 copies of Altaria, 3 copies of Swablu, and obviously 2 copies of Pyukumuku. We can't actually afford to play too many, so 2 copies of Articuno, and 4 Rapid Strike Urshifu V, 3 VMAXs, and that's all for the deck list. We have 1 Telescopic Sight, 2 Capture, 12 basic fighting energies, 3 Rose Tower, 4 Quick Ball, and 1 Level Ball. I think I've gone through that already. 4 VIP passes, and that's all. So let's go here for gameplay with our Tweety Pitcher deck. So I'm pretty sure it's the one. Let's just filter it. Yep, it is Tweety Pitcher. So we just need to get Altaria out as fast as possible and then go from there, because Altaria is our main engine. If we don't get an Altaria, that's the end really. So sometimes you get unlucky and you have to like put that Pyukumuku, but it's okay, we have Articuno to rely on, we have Articuno to fall back on. So Pyukumuku is an extra, it's a bonus really. If you saw my previous video, the recorded one, Pyukumuku is not a bonus because we have no Altaria for, we have no Articuno. I keep calling Articuno Altaria. We have Altaria Pyukumuku for that combo for the recorded deck. I recorded a video before this. It's called Pitch Perfect as well. It's Altaria Pyukumuku and Mustard. We are using Mustard instead of Rose. Our special supporter card is Mustard. So for that deck, we have no Articuno, so we have 3 copies of Pyukumuku instead. So it's much easier to bring out your Pyukumuku. Much easier to draw that 1 card without having to discard anything, because we can't actually afford to we can actually play Articuno, but we need our stadium cards, because they can play Path to the Peak, so make sure you are aware of that. So let's just get another Urshifu, or maybe an Articuno. We can actually get a lot of things, so let's just do like 2 Urshifu first, and then like attach 1 energy, Quick Ball for let's just get Articuno, right? I don't think they can kill our Altaria that easily. They need 2 energies. So we have Passimian. Let's just I don't think we need Passimian because they're playing okay, they're playing that. Forgot to check what they're playing, so if they're playing that, we can't actually do it that easily, but we can actually use our first Rose already. We just need a Rose Tower, to be honest, because if we don't have a Rose Tower, we can't do it. We actually got an Escape Rope though. I think we can do it. Oh, we can't use our Rapid Flow. We need to evolve. So it was quite close. We just need to evolve, because we are top decking 1 card. Articuno helps us draw out our Tempting Tune card. So we're definitely going to Tempting Tune a Rose. But if we do that, we have no cards in our hand and we can't actually evolve. We can actually switch to this one, but we're just going to damage the Sobble. We want to be killing this Rowlet. That's more... it's more dangerous because it has the Deep Forest Camo. There's no way we can actually hit it without using other Pokemons. I think we have to actually use like... We can't actually attack with anything else because Altaria is like very difficult to evolve. Sorry, the attack cost is very difficult. I don't think we can do it because we are playing only basic fighting energies. So we're just gonna get Altaria. I don't think we can win this game just because they're playing the citywide deck. I think Bird Keeper is gonna help us here. So let's just get Bird Keeper. Okay, we got it. We're gonna get Bird Keeper for maybe... We can't actually do it though, can we? Yeah, that's sad. We can't do it. We can't kill that Rowlet. It's a bit annoying. If we can't kill that Rowlet this turn, is the end, really? We need to, like, Bird Keeper something else. But if we do that, we can't Escape Rope. We can't use Escape. Oh, we can retreat with Altaria. I forgot about that. We can retreat with Altaria, that's fine. So we're just gonna discard Escape Rope, I think. I don't think we need Escape Rope anymore. We may need it later though, but Research is kind of better. We're just gonna keep our Research in our hand. Because you never know if you get no support cards with that Bird Keeper. We're only drawing 3 cards with Bird Keeper. So let's hope we get our... Let's compress the deck first. I don't know if it's smart to do that, but let's just do it. Let's just get another Swablu. And if we don't get a VMAX, we're dead. Okay, we got a VMAX, that's great. Okay, we get to do Gale Thrust. Thanks to Altaria. I forgot Altaria has a 0 retreat cost, so Bird Keeper helps us there. Bird Keeper for Altaria, retreat and Gale Thrust. We actually get to kill a Rowlet, and that's it. Because we get to do Rapid Flow constantly, non-stop. They can't actually do anything but bench a Rowlet from here on. So they cannot possibly boost shake to a stage 2. There's no way they can bring out stage 2 in a single turn. So we just need to constantly Rapid Flow now. If we can do a Rapid Flow non-stop, then that's it. That's it for them. We're going to research for 1 energy and then Rose later on. We're going to save our Roses. Let's hope we don't get too many Roses into our hand. Because if we do that, we're not going to be able to do it enough times. We need like 3 Rapid Flows. Because we need like 5 knockouts. Because they're playing a full 1 price deck. So maybe 1 Gale Thrust is good enough. Maybe another Gale Thrust is good. Because that's going to reduce us to, like, we do have boss orders, so let's hope we get to do a Gale Thrust. Not to the Inteleon though, because 160 is not enough actually. So let's hope Research doesn't get us. We may actually use Marnie though. Should we just play a Marnie? Marnie may not get us energies though. So that's the risk about this deck. If you draw too many Rose at the same time, you can only use it once. It may be healthy. It may be healthy to play like a few Paw Pads, because Paw Pad help you recycle your Rose, or Cross Receiver. But Cross Receiver is not that good though, to be honest. You need like 2 copies in hand on the same turn, which is quite difficult to pull off without a Peony. Or maybe a Mew with Cross Switcher. Mew would actually help. Okay, they conceded because they know we have an Altaria for Rose. And we can actually do Rapid Flow constantly. But, you know, you may get unlucky to have with that Research. If we got too many Rose with that Research, it's going to be bad. Because we have no way to... We should actually play a few Switching Cups in this deck. So that we actually get to save 1 Rose. That's how... that's the good thing about Passimian... Sorry, the good thing about Oranguru / Switching Cups. Primate Wisdom or Switching Cups allows you to, like... not only get the top card out, but also save 1 card from your hand for later, for the next turn. So if you don't want to discard that other card from your hand with a Rose, then you get to use Switching Cups to save it at the top deck. But it may be better to discard everything sometimes. You really never know. It's a gamble. This game is a gamble. So we're gonna put Urshifu first. So thank God we actually get to do it. We were very careful. We actually had to be very careful. So Bird Keeper for Gale Thrust, Great Ball for a VMAX. We were smart enough. I don't think we were lucky. I wouldn't say we're too lucky because we are playing a lot of Evolution Incense Great Balls in this deck. So I tried my best to make this deck as fluid as possible so that you get to get your VMAX easily, your basics easily, and evolve Altaria as fast as possible. So we're just gonna quick ball, I think. I think we actually have to use a quick ball. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get an energy, right? Let's just get Swablu first. So we're not gonna use Rose Tower, I don't think. Because they're probably gonna play another Darkness, Tower of Darkness. Okay, we got an energy, that's great. We just need to evolve, double evolve next turn, which could be quite difficult to pull off. If they have an air balloon, we're screwed, because they may actually kill this Urshifu. I don't think they can though. Gengar may actually do it. I think Gengar can do it. Gengar V, 190, I'm pretty sure. So they use a Marnie on us. That's actually quite a good hand because we got a Rose Tower as well. Marnie could actually give us a better hand, you never know. Okay, that's not a good hand. But we got our basic though, our second basic. We actually need quite a lot of Urshifus to prepare for a... They just evolved that one, that's bad. Because we actually need 2 strikes to kill a 1 prize. So that's not good. We may actually avoid the Houndoom, because it's better just to not waste your energy cards. We only have that many roses in this deck. We got a Pyukumuku, that's horrible. We're just gonna pitch first. We got a Rose Tower, that's not bad. We can't really do anything. I think we're just gonna do it. We're gonna Articuno Rose Tower. Okay, we're just gonna bench this one. And then like draw 3 cards with that. Okay, this is not too good, I don't think. Should we play like an Escape Rope? I don't think we need any more basics. So I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. We're just gonna damage it, I suppose. It's better to just like damage the Houndoom. But there's no way we can do that. So that's the only thing we can do. They're probably gonna scoop it up, switch or something. So if we hit it on the bench, we can still kill that Snorlax. Okay, they're playing a Tornadus, resistant to fighting type. So we have to be quite careful with that one. We need like 3 strikes to knock out a VMAX. Even more if it's in the active spot. So we only have that many escape ropes, 1 boss order. 2 escape rope, 1 boss order. Bird Keeper. We're gonna do Bird Keeper first. We need to do our rapid flow right now, if we can, but I don't think we can. I think we're just gonna pitch right now. We're just gonna quick ball for like something. We're just gonna discard our Urshifu, right? Let's just pitch this one. We should actually be pitching after. Okay, we got the VMAX. But we actually need... I don't know what to do now. Should we just use Escape Rope and end it right there? I don't know if that's smart. So let's see what Articuno gets us. We're just going to discard Rose Tower. It's better to save it because they're probably going to play more Tower of Darknesses. We can't actually attach that one. I think we're just going to Escape Rope, kill something. Probably going to put Tornadoes, but we're doing 120 still, which is the same thing. We should actually be getting Passimian though, right? Let's just do it. Let's just Escape Rope right now. And if we can do rapid flow, we may actually do it. We can't actually use our capture. We're just gonna do this one, right? Can they actually knock us out? I don't think. 240. Oh my goodness. I don't think they can. 330 is quite a lot, right? So we're gonna use Rose Tower for that fighting energy. Okay, we got it. So I think we're just gonna get Altaria first. I think we should use Rapid Flow right now. Like, I don't think we have a choice but to use Rapid Flow. We're just gonna kill this one because it has an air balloon on it. I think we have to, because if we use Guild Thrust, it's gonna be like super bad for us. I don't think they can knock us out though. We don't have a Passimian, that's the horrible thing, isn't it? So we're just gonna attach this one. Tempting Tunes for a Rose already, maybe? I don't know if we should get Rose. We actually get to attach an energy, so let's just do Rose. We got an energy in our hand, so Rose is gonna help us there. We just need one energy. And we're just gonna do max rapid flow right now. Kill off a Houndour. We should actually kill 2 Houndours, then they're down to like very few energies on Tornadus. But Tornadus is the ticking time bomb. We can't actually not hit Tornadus for that many times. Should we just put Swablu? This is quite bad now, because they just escape roped us. We have to keep Articuno. 240, I think we're just gonna sacrifice this one. We don't have any more Swablus though. So if they boss order this one, we're done for. This is actually quite scary. So if there's a stadium card in play, so they're doing 60, 70, 80 damage, definitely killing us. Isn't that crazy? That one attack, that first attack blow through does so much damage with that powerful. Oh, they're playing powerful as well. I forgot about powerful energy. So they can actually kill us with one hit. Yikes, they can actually kill us with one hit. We need to switch though. We don't have a Bird Keeper anymore. So I think we're just gonna keep our Rose, because they just did that. Now we can't actually attack. Isn't that annoying? We're gonna capture the next turn. I don't think we really can do anything but that. We're not gonna use Rose Tower, not before. Should we just use Rose right now? We can actually use Rose right now though. We should have used our capture then, right? Yeah, we should have used capture, oh well. We're just gonna do it. We're gonna Rose right now. They can actually boss order us though. Yeah, that was stupid. I forgot about boss order. We're gonna evolve. Oh, we can actually, oh my goodness, we can actually do it. We got our Altaria. I forgot we get to evolve for 0 retreat. Oh my goodness, that's crazy, isn't it? We're gonna evolve the second Urshifu, get another Rose out. So we can't use Articuno this turn, so we're gonna have to maybe get research. We are getting our prize cards this turn, so that's how we get energy from the prize card. We have a lot of energy cards in this deck, 12 basic energy, so we just need 1 from the prize card. So we're gonna do rapid flow. They didn't actually evolve, so they're dead. That one's dead. We're gonna kill another Houndour. Okay, so dead. In a single turn we get to use, and that's how good Altaria is, because Altaria has 0 retreat. We just need to evolve. We don't need to attach energy for Swablu to retreat. We just need to get our Evolution Incense. Or a Great Ball even. Isn't that crazy? So it's doing really well, this deck. Altaria Pyukumuku. I don't think we got to use Pyukumuku for Altaria's supporter draw. I think we use Articuno a lot, but we haven't got to use... I actually got to use it a few times on Twitch yesterday, but you know, not today, not yet. We got to use the ability, the Pitcher Pyukumuku ability, but not for that supporter card. I'm not sure what's happening on your hand. They could just be putting a decoy sad face, you never know. A decoy sad face. So, I don't know who this guy is, but I'm just gonna focus on the game. I'm gonna get Articuno maybe. Let's just do this one. We should actually Great Ball first, right? So that actually increases the chance of us getting the basic, but apparently Great Ball didn't get us a basic. We wanted a basic with that Great Ball, but oh well. It's better to get your Articuno out fast and your second Urshifu already. You need to be thinking about like preparing 2 Swablus, 2 Urshifu, and 1 Articuno. That's why we have so many VIP passes. For a contingency, obviously, because Altaria dies very easily. If they play like 2, if they bench snipe 2 Altarias, then we're done for, because we only have like 3 Swablus in his deck. Jamer the Gamer. I think it's a Rillaboom VMAX. The new Rillaboom VMAX. Could be the old one, you never know. Rapid Strike Rillaboom. That card is quite crazy because you get to do like a total of 380 damage. If you have Telescopic Sight and a Passimian, you gotta do a total of 380 damage, but you need 4 energies though. You need like 1 grass and 3 colorless to pull off that attack, but you get to use your Rapid Strike energy, you get to use your Melanie, you get to use your Leafeon to charge it up quite fast actually. And they're playing a Rillaboom Venusaur. Okay, I think it's the V. I think it's a V battle deck. So we get to do Gale Thrust already. I don't think we're weak to its grass type, so it's like it's a fighting, not a stone type, not a rock type. So we're just gonna evolve this one. We don't even need to use a Bird Keeper, look at that. So, should we just Great Ball right now? I don't know what we should Great Ball for though. Let's just do Bird Keeper. I don't think we should do Bird Keeper, right? I don't know what to do really. Okay, we got a basic, that's great. Articuno, I don't think we need Articuno anymore because we actually got, we may need it for the draw, but we don't need it for the discard anymore. So we're just gonna do our Bird Keeper. I don't know if we should Tempting Tunes right now, because we don't really need to, right? We got a Marnie, so we really don't need to do anything. We're just gonna get a Pyukumuku, a Articuno, right? Oh, we actually should get another Swablu, my bad, oh well. So we're just gonna Gale Thrust here. And then like, we have to actually be quite careful though, because they have like Voltage Beat to do like a lot of damage. They can actually do their VMAX attack for like 280 damage, I think. 280 max damage. If they discard 3, I think so, if they discard 3 grass energy from the Rillaboom. Forest Feast. Okay, that's good. So now we just need to evolve again. And we actually got to Training Card because they just gave us a Training Card. So we had to discard something just now. I think it's better just to attach that Fighting Energy, because you never know if you got no energies with that Marnie. Marnie can always screw you over. So we're just gonna not use a Capture because we actually need to attach a Fighting Energy. So we're gonna Marnie first and then Tempting Tunes the next turn because we don't need to use Rose We don't need a specific supporter cards this turn. So we're gonna prepare a. I think it's better to just prepare another Altaria. Oh, we don't actually have an Altaria. Let's just get Pyukumuku for fun. I think, because we actually got Articuno, but oh well. Let's just do it for fun. And we got our Rose for the next turn. No Rose Tower though. So maybe Pyukumuku could get our Rose Tower the next turn, you never know. We're just gonna do Rapid Flow this turn. So damage, kill off this one maybe. Let's just kill off this one, right? I don't think Tropius is doing enough. So we got 3 prize cards. Too many cards in our hand actually. We're gonna discard everything with a Rose, which is not good. So we actually need quite a lot. We need Passimian and Telescopic Sight, but we can actually use a Crobat. So we can actually use a boss order, kill the Crobat and a Tropius, and we can actually win the game already. We can't do, oh my bad, we can't do boss order and what's it called again? We can't do boss order and Rose at the same time, so we're gonna have to use a. I think let's just do Rose first and then boss order later, because we just need to Gale Thrust this one, or maybe boss order first. I think we're gonna boss order first. Let's just get a boss order. Okay, we got to do it. We're not gonna use Articuno. We got to do our 3D pitcher, the signature 3D pitcher. So treating with our Altaria and pitching with our Pyukumuku. And we get to do our Escape Rope first. We have to use Escape Rope first. So make sure we get to kill that Crobat. We have to actually Escape Rope, then boss order. Don't make any mistakes. So if you're too fast, you may actually play boss order first. And then you can't actually retreat this anymore. We got 3 energy in the discard pile. I think I'm just gonna get back 1 because we only need 2 for Rose. I don't think there's any way they can actually shuffle our energy back into the deck. I don't think there's any effect of attacks that let you do that to your opponent. So they just do a Crobat, so we don't need boss order now because they know we have a boss order in our hand. So we're just gonna save boss order, I suppose. They know there's no point, I suppose. We can actually kill the double, I think. Oh my goodness, we can kill the double because we're doing 300 damage. So 270. They don't even have a Cape of Toughness. If they have a toughness though, they can actually survive it, I think. Yep. Oh no, they can't even survive it because that's like 290. Yeah, that's sad. So they can't even survive a Gale Thrust with a Cape of Toughness. Double is quite sad, but you need Dunsparce though. Dunsparce is gonna protect you from the weakness. So colorless type is actually much stronger now. Blissey with Dunsparce is madness. I actually made that first. Before Tricky Jim. Tricky Jim decided to make a Blissey Dunsparce deck. I already made that. I made a Blissey Ninetales, Bronzong, and Dunsparce. Blissey, Starmie, and Dunsparce as well. So quite a lot of my Blissey decks has Dunsparce in them because it protects. For you to be able to survive a single hit with Blissey, you need that Dunsparce because they could be playing fighting types. And you need Cape as well because 250 sometimes is not enough to survive a hit without even with a weakness card. So we're gonna do our Rose and that's it really. We just need to use Rose and that's it. We're just gonna attach this one just for security, and we're gonna do Rose, and we actually got exactly two in the discard pile, and we're just gonna kill off that Tropius. That's all we need. Kill off the Tropius and maybe the active as well. So they actually need to scoop it up to to prevent us from denying us that one prize card, forcing us to kill either a VMAX or their bench fee. We can't actually kill the double that easily on the bench because it's like taking 30 less damage. So we need like Passimian. So thank God they didn't have a scoop up net. I forgot to check if they actually scooped it up just now. So make sure you be very careful with whatever you do and always check everything. Don't just be complacent. So we're gonna go for another game with Urshifu. Not a lot of people joining this stream today, but oh well, I think it's a bit too late maybe? Is it too late? So let's just hope we get a good hand. We actually won every game for this stream. So let's hope we keep the win streaks going. I don't want to lose a single game with Urshifu, because this is a broken card really. They just need a Cheryl though. If they have a Cheryl like a Corviknight VMAX, we can't actually do anything because we need like 2 strikes or even 3 strikes to knock out their Zacian. 2 strikes to knock out the Zacian, 3 strikes to knock out a VMAX, and that's going to be very difficult. So they're playing a Kyogre deck. Probably have a Sonia in their hand already, so always be very careful. I think we're not going to play Articuno. I don't think we need Pass really, because that's just going to screw us over. I think Pass is going to totally screw us over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we actually need it though. Yeah, because we actually need to draw cards with Articuno. We can't afford not to, I don't think. We're just gonna do it. Because they actually need 1 turn. They actually need 1 turn to attach energy. So we didn't get it. This is very bad. We need our Rose. I should have discarded energy. Like, what was I thinking? I wasn't thinking. I should have discarded 1 energy because we actually attached 1 already. So here comes the Kyogre with the Sonia. Obviously, they're gonna do that because they are just that lucky. Always Sonia on the first turn with the Kyogre deck. Like, never have I ever met a Cryogonal Kyogre where they got no Sonia on the first turn. Never have I ever met against a person who used a Cryogonal Kyogre with no Sonia on their first turn. Like, that's super lucky, but I don't know how they managed to pull that off. But they just did it. They just somehow get to do it. So we're just gonna kill off 2 Cryogonal maybe? We get to do our Altaria. Oh, we can't actually evolve Urshifu though. Oh my goodness, we can't evolve Urshifu. Yeah, we're not winning this game because it's a crazy Kyogre deck. How are you gonna win against a Kyogre deck? Let's just Articuno, see what we get. They're gonna kill off so many things. We actually need a lot of supporting cards. So Escape Rope is gonna force them to put that one. So we can actually kill something. Yeah, if they put their Cryogonal, then we're just gonna not do anything maybe. They have to put Cryogonal, right? Because we're gonna do Gale Thrust on that one. There we go. I don't think we have a choice. I don't think Escape Rope was a smart decision, because now we have 1 energy cards left. But we can't actually use Gale Thrust to knock it out. So it's Rapid Flow, my bad. So this is basically impossible now. We're just not gonna hit it. I think we're just not gonna hit it. It would be a waste though, but we're just gonna keep everything. We're just not gonna draw any prize card this turn. So they are forced to either Escape Rope. They may actually get to use Escape Rope, I forgot. But if they don't have an Escape Rope, they're forced to attach energy to this one. There we go, here comes the Escape Rope. That's really lucky though. Like, how lucky can you be? You got everything. You got everything. That's not fair, man. That's really not fair. A bloody Cryogonal Kyogre always gets everything. They always get everything. They have like 4 Sonias in their deck and only 3 Escape. How did they manage to get it? Like, how did they manage to get it? It's not fair. So unfair, man. So I jinxed myself. We spoke too soon. We finally lost the game. Stupid Kyogre. And they just conceded. For no apparent reason, they just concede. What a coward. So we have to actually Altaria for Marnie. We got Pyukumuku, so we just need to Marnie. Okay, we get to do that. Because we actually got a lot of passes. We got a lot of pass, quick ball, capture. We got so many basic summons. Great ball as well. So we have to actually... It's definitely possible to pull out a Urshifu on the first turn. Because I've made sure we got as many of those items, basic summons. 4 VIP Pass, 4 quick ball, 2 captures, 4 great balls for your basic as well. So great ball allows you to bring either your VMAX or your basic. Anything really. Anything at the top 7 cards of your deck. If you're lucky enough to pull it out. It is only the top 7 cards, but... You know, to start with, you're probably going to get that basic at the top 7. If you don't draw it into your hand. So we got to use Altaria. They can actually use 1 blow already. That's crazy, isn't it? 330. If they got a single strike on their hand, they can actually kill us. That's madness, yo. That's like proper madness. That's so scary. Should we just get like a Marnie? I don't know what to get really. We actually need a basic Pokemon, so this is quite bad. I think we're gonna get a Marnie. Oh, we don't actually have a Marnie though. So Bird Keeper, research. I think we're just gonna get a research. Yeah, we have no choice. Because we actually need to... I think we can actually boss order right now though. Boss order kill off that Houndour. I don't think that's smart though. Yeah, I don't think that's smart. We should just get another basic Pokemon. Because we get to attach energy to that basic. And then prepare for our next VMAX. So we're gonna do that. We're just gonna do quick ball to discard this one because we got a lot more energies in the deck. We're just gonna do a capture on this Urshifu for an Articuno because we actually need Articuno. I think it should be better to get, would definitely be better to get another Swablu just for safety, but we're just gonna bench that as well. And we're gonna retreat. We can't actually use that Evolution Incense this turn. We can't discard it, my bad. So we're just gonna maybe evolve and Rose. We may actually use Articuno again So if they don't knock us out this turn, we get to Gale Thrust. Sorry, we get to Rapid Flow. Okay, they get to do it. And that's a Marnie. That's horrible. They're gonna get their Houndoom. It's a Research, not a Marnie, my bad. It's a Research. They're down to 0 energy though, at least we have that. We're gonna do Rapid Urshifu, and then maybe Bird Keeper. Oh, we can actually Gale Thrust to kill it? Nope, we can't do that. So Gale Thrust, we can actually deny them that energy though. So because if we use Gale Thrust, they can't use Single Strike Roar anymore. They're gonna kill us. That's crazy, isn't it? They got to attach from their hand with that Single Strike, and they got to use Single Strike Roar with their Research. That's horrible. That's very lucky though. Too lucky, I would say. They can actually use a Cheryl, so I may just not attack with a Gale Thrust. I really don't know what to do now. We should have Boss Order killed that one. We should have definitely done that. Because that would have... Yeah, that would have bought us 1 turn, right? Because they can't actually knock us out with Urshifu. We should have Boss Order killed that one. Oh well. We're just... Oh, we don't have another VMAX? Are you serious? What? No more VMAX? That was crazy. We got no more VMAX. So we definitely should have used a Boss Order. I forgot to check the deck. We made quite a lot of mistakes there. If we use a Boss Order kill that Houndour, we can actually deny them that 1-hit knockout the next turn. Because there's no way they can attach 2 Single Strike with that Houndour knocked out. But if we kill the Houndour though, we have no damage on Urshifu. So we're gonna have to like slowly kill it. But it's still better though. It's still better because it allows us to do a Rapid Flow with that first Urshifu. So if we didn't kill the Houndour, we are gambling on them not getting their right cards in their hand. But Single Strike is actually very fast. They can actually pull it off very easily. So make sure you use your Boss Order. Just use it when you can. We're not gonna lose to this one. We're not gonna lose this time. No way. We're gonna win this one very easily because it's 110 HP. So a Colossal Heatmore. I had an idea about that, but I was too late because this guy thought about it first. I thought about it too, but this guy actually made it first. He made the deck first. So Colossal, attach your fighting fire energy from a discard pile, stage 2. But this one is a basic Pokemon, and you get to do more energy cards on that Exciting Flame. You don't really need that many energy cards as well. So we're just gonna do as many VIP passes as we can. We can't actually use Articuno though. So I think we're just gonna Bird Keeper. We're just gonna use up the pass for another Altaria maybe. Another Swablu. We're gonna Strafe. Yeah, playing that 1 Rapid Strike energy could actually be good. We got a Rose, but nothing else. Literally nothing else. So this is a bit dangerous now. But they can't do much though, can they? They're only spreading damage. They can't actually do a 1-hit knockout that easily. We got 3 Rose Tower though, so that's what we get to do it. So they need to discard their energy cards as well. That's sad. We're gonna attach to this one. Maybe, I don't know. Let's pitch first, see what we get. We need a Rose Tower. Okay, we got a Rose Tower. We're gonna just discard that Quick Ball. Should we use an Escape Rope? We can't actually do it this turn though. Let's just attach to this one, because they're not knocking us out. So we just need to strafe maybe? We should have used up Escape Rope. Oh, but we're not. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to do. They're probably gonna put this one as the active. If we did that. Or maybe the Colossal, you never know. But 120 is not enough though. Passimian is not doing. We shouldn't have benched Passimian. That was stupid. I forgot. I just. It's like habit, I suppose. So heat energy. Shit. They're playing heat energy. We actually need Gale Thrust now. We need to play Gale Thrust. So they just discarded that. That's horrible. But they're not knocking us out, so we can actually do 100 Furious Blows. That's quite sad. And they didn't even get enough energy cards. So too slow, I suppose. We got to do our Urshifu VMAX. Or we're just gonna get Altaria first. Because we can't actually knock it out with 120. It's like they have a heat energy attached to it. So we're just gonna Altaria for a Bird Keeper, maybe. Marnie, Bird Keeper, Research. Let's just do Marnie. So we're gonna kill off this one. Can actually get a boss order though. That would have been smarter. Because we can actually boss order, kill off this one as well. They need 2 now. They need 3 actually. That's quite sad, isn't it? A Raihan. They just need a Raihan though. Raihan and 2 Colossals. They can actually do it. So Raihan experience share is better. If you have Raihan experience share and Colossal, they knew we had a Marnie, so they just used a Marnie on us. Isn't that evil? That's horribly evil. So evil. So they can't evolve this one. We're just gonna kill off that one. They're gonna Rare Candy now. They just need 2 though. Really? They just need 2. We may actually fare better killing off 2 Colossals. So I think we're just gonna... They can actually do it now. I don't think they can though. Not enough. They need to attach like a Twin Energy. They attached their Fire already. They need like a Twin Energy or Raihan. Yeah, Colossal is definitely interesting because you just need 2 Colossals. And then Raihan or Twin Energy / Experience Share and you get to do it. Exciting Flame every turn. Isn't that crazy? And Rapid Flow is not going to kill it that easily. So they couldn't do it still. They couldn't do it still and they conceded because they couldn't damage our bench Pokemon. And Heatmore is dying the next turn. So they probably have no more bench Heatmore. No more Heatmore, basic Heatmore on their hand. They may not even have Rods in their deck. So yeah. You need a lot to be able to pull off that. Because Colossal is a stage 2 and you actually need 2 in play. At least. To pull off a Exciting Flame every turn. But I'm definitely going to build that deck though. I'm definitely going to build it. Even though someone else thought it as well, but I thought it individually. I thought it separately on my own. I'm just gonna build it because you get to use Twin Energy. Twin Energy, Raihan Experience Share. I don't think many people is gonna think about Twin Energy. So we're gonna capture something as well. They may play Fan of Waves, but we're not gonna be bothered about it. We're just not gonna be bothered about that. We're gonna get Swablu already. We should be getting Articuno, but I think it's just better to get Swablu. Because Articuno could just draw us nothing. It could draw us a VIP, it could draw us nothing. So... We're gonna get a Articuno. Let's just get another Urshifu. We're gonna attach to this one. We got Altaria, that's great. Altaria, we can't actually use our supporter card this turn anymore. So we're just gonna pause the turn. Maybe get a Rose for the... Okay, they just conceded because apparently Marnie destroyed them. And they didn't get their pass on the first turn though. You can't actually do much without a pass on your Genesect, because Genesect is actually very easy to get your pass on the first turn. But apparently they either have a bad deck or they are very, very unlucky to not be able to pull off a first turn VIP pass. Zuffa Zombie. We have to play Pyukumuku. That's horrible. We got no basic. Oh my god. This is the worst possible hand. No basic Pokemon. Wow. Yikes. Always against a fucking Why do they give Kyogre such great luck? Every time, yo. I always lose to Kyogre. They always give me the worst luck ever. Look at that. How are we supposed to win with that? They're gonna pull off a Sonia right now. A Sonia Quick Ball. Fucking Kyogre, man. Fucking Kyogre. We're just gonna boss order, right? The stupid Cryogonal can actually do a lot of things. We should actually damage it already. Oh, we can't use... Oh, it's a promo. It's a promo Urshifu. So we're only doing 90 damage with this one. Which is horrible. 40 damage actually. So should we attack now or later? We need to strike it 3 times. They just need to strike us twice. 1, 2, and we're dead. I don't think we can win this one. Because we actually need the other Urshifu. Yeah, I don't think we can win this one. Got a Rose Tower though. We can't actually evolve. We have to like just discard everything. Isn't that sad? Should we evolve though? I have no idea. Because this one is actually better. It's doing 120. We can do 90 twice. Possibly. If we get an energy. We got no energy. That's horrible. Okay. This is like super bad. We can do 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 120 is enough if they don't play a Crystal Cave. So we're gonna Altaria, then Rose Tower. So we actually have 3 failsafes here. We have 3 failsafe for Altaria, Pyukumuku, Articuno, and Rose Tower. Because Rose Tower allows you to draw cards until you have 3 cards in your hand. If you have very few cards in your hand, you actually get to Tempting Tune before using Rose Tower. And that actually gets you your supporter card in the same turn. So we can't actually do a Evolution Incense on this one. Should we just evolve? I think we should use our Gale Thrust right now. I don't know if we should do that. Maybe we should. Let's just do it, right? So we're gonna do our research, obviously. We can't kill the Zamazenta, but we can at least do some damage. Kill off that Cryogonal and do a lot of damage to that Kyogre. So we actually got the other Urshifu. That's horrible. We're just gonna we're not gonna help them with a Marnie. So this actually quite sucks. We're just gonna get Pyukumuku maybe? I don't know what to do really. I really don't know what to do. I think we're just gonna Articuno. Because they can actually use Kyogre though. Let's just do it. Articuno for a Telescopic Sight discard. And we're just gonna do Rapid Flow right now. We can Rose and kill off the Kyogre. But that Zamazenta is staying alive for a long time. It's gonna stay alive for a long time. I think Oranguru is actually better though. Because Oranguru helps you save your other Rose. Because you're very likely to get a lot of Rose in your hand at the same time. So Oranguru actually saves your other Rose in your hand. So we're just gonna Rose right now and kill off the Kyogre. I think that's the best bet. Or maybe later, because we can actually do it later, right? Let's just get a Marnie then. We should get a Bird Keeper though, if we want to do that. I don't know what to do now. Should we just we don't have a boss order, okay. Because there's no way to kill off the Zamazenta. We're stuck actually. We need our other basic though. We're just gonna do it. We're gonna try and get our other Urshifu, because the other Urshifu is the only way we can help ourselves. We need 3 turns to pull it. Okay, we got it. We need 3 turns to pull it off though, which is quite ridiculous because we can't use Rose for that Urshifu. We're just gonna do it. What the hell? At least kill off the Kyogre. We can't actually attack with Altaria. We can't attack with anything but our Urshifu V. So 120 twice is gonna help us. 150, my bad. 150 twice. Even with the Crystal Cave, they're dead. So here comes another Kyogre. Let's hope they don't get Cryo. If they get Cryo, it's gonna be bad. They're playing Metal and Water Energy. Very interesting. So Kyogre and Zamazenta. Very interesting. But if your opponent plays Path to the Peak though, you can't actually do anything with Zamazenta is not perfect. It's definitely not perfect. They drew 3 prize cards. So they just need 2 prize cards now. I think we're just gonna strafe. We're gonna strafe with this one, Escape Rope strafe. We don't have a boss order though. I don't think that's smart. Maybe Rose the other one? I think we could do that, right? Yeah, let's try that. Escape Rope. And then Quick Ball. They have 2 prize cards left, so I really don't know what to do here. We're just gonna pitch, get out our VMAX, because we actually need our VMAX to kill the Kyogre. We need our, yeah, we actually need VMAX. Okay, we're gonna Great Ball first. We got it, we got our VMAX. We're gonna evolve this one. And then we're gonna draw. Oh, we forgot to Altaria, my bad. Oopsie, we should have actually used Rose already. But we can do it in the next turn, that's fine. We're gonna strafe right now. We should have used Great Ball first, oh well. I did all the wrong things. This is quite scary because we cannot evolve our Urshifu. We have to be very, very careful not to evolve our Urshifu. If we evolve it, we're done for. So I think I'm just gonna put Altaria. They're probably gonna retreat with an Escape Rope or something. If they do Escape Rope, we're just gonna put off this one and hope for a Altaria with that Great Ball. So we actually have to kill that Kyogre right now. We have to do it. Oh dear. We're just gonna Rose then. We're gonna attach energy Rose. Attach energy to this one. Great Ball. For Altaria. Then basically Rose to the other one. And now we actually get to get a supporter card maybe. Bird Keeper? Do we need Bird Keeper? It's better to get it into our hand, right? We can do it later though. Let's just do it later. We got our Pyukumuku, that's great. So now we just need to Gale Thrust and Bird Keeper to kill that Zamazenta. So Kyogre is not attacking. We cannot let Kyogre attack once because they just need one Aqua Storm and we're dead. One Aqua Storm, kill 2 Altaria and we're dead. So thank God they didn't attach that extra. They can use a Turbo Patch. I think that's the only way. Because Melanie doesn't work. So they're doing 130 damage. We get to Bird Keeper. I think that's it. If we kill the Zamazenta, that's it. But we don't have a boss order though. I'm quite scared now because we don't have a boss order. We get to Bird Keeper. Save our energy on the Urshifu because we actually don't have any more roses in the deck. So we're gonna pitch again. So we get to do it. We get to Altaria, pitch a Pyukumuku, and Bird Keeper. And then we're gonna do our 100 Furious Blows. And one more hit is all it takes. If they bench something else though, it's gonna be a bit of a problem. They bench another Zamazenta, I don't know what to do. Okay, they bench that, that's great. They're not playing Scoop Up Nets. That's really stupid though. If they have another Zamazenta, they should be getting it. I don't think they have any choice but to bench that, because if this one gets knocked out, they're done. But we can actually use our Rapid Flow to kill the other one. Oh my goodness, we have to retreat now. This is bad. Now we actually have to retreat. But they need 2 strikes though. They need 2 strikes to kill us. So I don't think they get to do it, right? Oh, we get an Escape Rope though. We got an Escape Rope. Oh, we got an escape. We got 2 Escape Ropes in this deck. So it makes sense that we got it right now. We're gonna kill off this one. Attach our Capture. For a Passimian. We don't need to capture anything. We're just gonna kill off that Zamazenta. We get to do it. They're only playing 1 copy though. That's quite sad. So it's better to kill it right now than to wait, because they can actually do something. I don't know what they can do, but they may actually attack with a second thing, or maybe bring out another Zamazenta, scoop up this Cryogonal or something like that. You never know if they're playing Scoop Up Nets. You really never know, because as long as they're playing Zamazenta, they can actually scoop up everything else. Playing nothing but Zamazenta in their field, have nothing but that one Zamazenta in play, and then you're dead if you don't have your Path to the Peak. If you have no single copy of your Path to the Peak, or if you have no more Path to the Peak in your deck, then you're done. So we actually won that game. We won against a Cryogonal Kyogre Zamazenta. Because we were smart enough. To be honest. It's really difficult to pull off a win against a Zamazenta because we have no Path to the Peak. But we actually did it because they're playing Kyogre. It's quite difficult though because they're attaching 1 energy at a time. Same goes for us, and they have no other strong attackers. So they actually need Kyogre Cryogonal, but they didn't get it in time. Finally, they got unlucky with that Kyogre Cryogonal. So they actually got only 1 energy on that Zamazenta to start with. So I'm quite happy. Let's go for one last game. Let's hope this is a fast one. Let's hope this is a win as well, because I don't like ending with a loss. So if it's a loss, I may just go for another game, as you guys know. So we got quite a good hand though, but you never know what your opponent's playing. If they play this Decidueye, you really have no chance of winning. We should actually put our Altaria, because we are going first, I think. And going first means, yep, going first means you get to do a retreat, but they can actually use a Marnie though. Yeah, it's better just to do that, because they can actually use a Marnie. We can't actually do anything. We can't attach energy, so that's quite bad. I think we may have to like discard something. I think we're just gonna get this one and Articuno. I don't know if that's good. They're playing Urshifu. This is very scary now, because we just got schooled real bad by Urshifu just now. Real bad. So we're just gonna pull off this one, pull out this two, and then basically discard these two for an energy, because we need energy like mad, but we got nothing. That's bad. That's really bad, isn't it? No energy cards. Let's hope they pull a Marnie on us. Then if we have if we have a VMAX, a lot of energy, and a Rose in our hand, then we can actually do it in a single turn. But it's better just to do a... Oh my god, it's better just to do a Gale Thrust first. This is very bad. I don't think we can win this one. It's a single strike, and they're doing a lot of damage. They can actually kill us with one hit, so it's crazy. Single strike is finally pushing the meta, tipping the meta scales, because single strike is like, there's no way you can avoid it. It's like crazy now. So we may actually get a Bird Keeper instead. I don't think they can do it though. They can only do like 2 energies, right? If we have a Bird Keeper, thank you, you have a good deck as well. Okay, we got a Bird Keeper. Sometimes they distract you. Sometimes their intention is to distract you by saying you have a good... So I'm just gonna like mute this guy, because it's quite annoying that, you know, they just say that at the worst time possible. We're gonna do a Bird Keeper actually. We're just gonna do it. We're gonna Articuno first. Maybe, I don't know. We don't have a choice though. If we don't get energy with that 4 draws, we're definitely gonna get 1 energy, right? But we need like our basic fighting energy though. Okay, we got 6 draws. My bad, we got like 5 draws, my bad. Okay, finally, the bloody energy. We're gonna save our Pyukumuku for later. And we don't actually have any fighting in the discard pile. We can't use a Rose. We need to use a Marnie or something else. But we got another Gale Thrust for the next turn. No more Bird Keepers though. Yeah, could actually be better playing more Bird Keepers instead of Marnie. But Bird Keeper doesn't let you do the Marnie effect. So if you have a lot of cards, if you need a lot of cards in your hand, Marnie can actually save your hand for later. Whereas playing Bird Keeper means if you Rose the next turn, you're gonna discard all of your hand, and that's gonna be bad. If you have a lot of Rose in your hand, Marnie can actually save your other Roses. Or even your Evolution VMAX. So it's crazy because we can't actually do enough. If they use another single strike Roar though, we just need another Gale Thrust. So yeah, good thing about single strike is they're damaging themselves. Agatha is a really good card for single strike, because you're actually healing 3 damage counter. You're not only adding 3 damage counters on your opponent's active Pokemon, because you could have a few single strike prized. You're also healing that 3 damage counter, because you're taking that recoil from single strike Roar. Healing that 3 damage counter can actually do a lot to tank more damage, because 330 HP is a lot. But doing single strike Roar means you have like basically 290 HP, which is quite bad. So we're just gonna pull out another Urshifu, I think. We're just gonna do our Marnie now. We should actually add one Rapid Strike energy. Yeah, one Rapid Strike. If we had a Rapid Strike energy, we could have killed one Hound Tower. But now we can't because we have nothing but basic energy for this deck. And captures. So we can actually do a boss order. But we have no switch cards though. Not in our hand. So I think we're just gonna do a Marnie. Could be helping them with that Marnie, but don't really think we have a choice. Should we just bench another one? Don't know what to do. We're just gonna pitch and then Marnie. We got no energies. Isn't that horrible? We got no energies. Why are we getting no energies? We're just gonna discard one Pyukumuku. Okay, we got an energy. Finally. I forgot they can actually kill us though. Oh my god, that was stupid. We just attached to this. We just attached to this one. How stupid is that? Oh my god, I should have attached to this one. Oh, that was so stupid. Because they just need one Roar, another Houndoom, and that's it. Oh, they got no single strike. Not enough single strike, that's great. So there we go, I told you so. Agatha is actually better because you have like, if you have two single strike prize, you can't actually do much. Even with your Urn of Vitality, it's stuck in your prize card, you know. So we're just gonna like, I don't think we need our third Urshifu. I really don't think we need it. I think it's better to keep it though. Let's just discard the basic and then like bench a Swablu and then kind of like draw a supporter card maybe. We don't have a Marnie anymore. I think we actually need to use a research. We got one more Rose. Because I don't know why we're not getting our energy cards. I have no idea why. Okay, finally. Okay, we get to use Rose the next turn. That's still okay. We're just gonna get Passimian out. Finally, an energy. And we shouldn't be using Tempting Tears because we have a Rose already. But if they Marnie us though, we can use Articuno, right? If they Marnie. So we're just gonna Rapid Flow because they're killing us the next turn. We're gonna kill off the Urshifu and the Houndoom, right? We actually need to kill these two. And then basically just kill off whichever one of the VMAXs, right? I think that's smarter because we have a 150 damage. We just need a Gale Thrust to kill that Urshifu. If it evolves. $120 is not enough though, oh my goodness. 120 is not enough. So if they attach a single strike energy one at a time, they can actually kill us. But they need their urns and they can't actually use single strike Roar. If they use Roar, well, if they use it on their turn, they can actually do it. But if we damage them before they Roar, then they can't actually do it. Yeah, we have to like Rapid Flow. We have to Rapid Flow these two now. The Umbreon and that Urshifu. Because they cannot evolve either one, to be honest. Yeah, and then we just need to boss order this one. So one Rapid Flow and another one. A Gale Thrust actually. One Rapid Flow and a boss order. I think we used up our boss order already. Nope. Okay, we got a boss order in the deck. Could be in the price though, but we're definitely gonna get it out if we hit for 4 price cards. If they don't evolve, they're done for because we have a Rose. We get to fish out a Rose as well. Okay, they're done. They just conceded. Because we get to draw 4 prize cards if they don't evolve. They can actually force us not to draw that extra 1 by not evolving to a VMAX. By preparing their next VMAX. But if they do that, it's going to be very slow for them to build up their next VMAXs. Because they actually invested too much energies on the first 2. And they didn't get their evolution cards in time. So Single Strike is not perfect, and we actually won against a Single Strike Urshifu. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. We are featuring our deck, our new 3D picture deck featuring the new Pyukumuku with the Pitch a Pyukumuku ability, allowing you to put this Pokemon card in your hand, from your hand at the to the bottom of your deck, and draw a card as a replacement for it. So it's essentially a deck thinner because you actually get to thin out your deck from unnecessary cards from your item, from your Pokemon, you know, drawing out the necessary cards that you need. So it's actually a very good card to play, but it's only, you only get to use the ability once, so make sure you take note of that, because if you play too many copies of this Pyukumuku, you can actually top deck another Pyukumuku with your pitch ability, and that's not going to be helpful anymore, because if you pitch another Pyukumuku, then you can't actually use that ability a second time in the same turn, and you're going to be stuck with nothing but Pyukumukus. So we are only playing 2 copies, that's why we only have 2 copies, but it's actually a very good combo with our Altaria Tempting Tune, because this ability allows you to search your deck for any supporter card, put it at the top of your deck, and then you can pitch for that supporter card into your hand while saving your Pyukumuku later on to be able to use it again, because you get to recycle the ability constantly by putting it at the bottom, back into your deck, at the bottom of your deck. We get to use it, we get to use our Quick Ball or Level Ball to summon it back into our hand, and use Pyukumuku pitch that pitch ability again to draw that extra 1 card. But obviously we're not doing that. We don't actually need to keep recalling our Pyukumuku into our hand to be able to draw that 1 card. We have our Articuno as well. Articuno allows you to reconstitute for that extra 1 card to draw 1 card by discarding 2 from your hand. We actually need to discard 2 cards. Basic energy, we are playing a lot of basic energy because we are playing Rose, so we need to discard with Articuno early on so that we get to use Rose as fast as possible for that 2 extra energy on our Urshifu VMAX, so that we get to do Gale Thrust as fast as possible, as early on as the second turn really, and then we get to do, if we get to evolve though, and then we get to do Rapid Flow constantly non-stop after that, because we have 3 Roses in this deck. We get to Altaria for the Rose, we get to Rose Tower to draw more cards after Rose, and we get to even, you know, Articuno Altaria to draw that Rose out and play the Rose in a single turn. Or if we don't have Articuno, we have a lot of passes though. We're definitely going to get Articuno very easily out onto the bench early on in the game, because we are playing 4 copies of basic summons, a lot of copies of basic summons, 4 copies of quick balls, 4 VIP passes, and 2 capture energies. So also our Great Ball as well. Great Ball allows you to get either your evolution card or your basic. So we have 4 VIPs, 4 quick balls, 4 Great Balls, and 2 captures for that basic summon. And we also have 4 Great Ball, 3 Evolution Incense for that VMAX or our Altaria, 1 Level Ball for Altaria / our basic Pokemons. Sorry, our 1 prize basic obviously, and we can't actually get you know, Passimian with a basic Level Ball as well. So we actually only get to play our capture for our other basics. So we have a lot of other cards though. As I said, Great Ball allows you to get your basic as well if you're lucky enough. We also have 3 Rose Tower to allow us to draw 1 card if we're that unlucky to not be able to get our Articuno into play early on to start with. We at least are going to be able to get that Rose Tower instead, and Rose Tower allows us to get our hand, draw that extra card. If we have less than 3 cards in our hand, we actually get to draw a card. And then Altaria Rose Tower is going to get you any support cards in your deck into your hand by drawing it with your Rose Tower. So obviously we're playing a lot of item cards in this deck, so we actually get to use up our item cards and empty our hand very easily. We have not many supported cards, as you can see. So Rose Tower is actually the perfect combo. Rose Tower Articuno, as we all know, is a perfect combo, but Rose Tower Altaria is also a perfect combo as well. Rose Tower Altaria, Pyukumuku Altaria, Articuno Altaria. We have a triple combo in this deck, all intertwined with each other, working really well in this in this Altaria mix deck, because Altaria is a very, very good ability. We get to get out it's essentially a Tapu Lily GX, because Tapu Lily GX allows you to play it onto the bench, bring it out into your hand, but you only get to do it once though. You have to scoop it up. You can't actually scoop it up with a scoop up net. You have to play an Acerola or a AZ for that card, where we're not playing expanded, so we actually get to do it every turn for Altaria. Not only that, we get to draw it out into our hand by using our Pyukumuku, Articuno, and Rose Tower, and a lot of item cards as well. So we have 2 Escape Rope and 1 Boss Order to bring out, to push back their active VMAX so that we get to target a VMAX, the active VMAX, for that extra 60 or even 30 damage. If we only have 1 Passimian, no Telescopic Sight, that's fine. We are playing 1 copy of each to add damage to our basic, to our opponent's bench Pokemon, because we can actually do extra damage with Telescopic Sight. So if we have Boss Order or Escape Rope, it's going to help us do a little bit more damage, and that actually helps us do a lot more later on. And then Rose also helps us attack constantly, as I said, non-stop with our GMAX Rapid Flow every turn consecutively. So Rose, we're only playing 3 copies, but 3 copies actually allows you to not draw it so easily into your hand, because if you have too many Rose in your hand, you actually need to use a Marnie before using your Rose, because if you use a Rose right now, you're going to have to discard all your other Roses, and you're going to not be able to use that Rapid Flow anymore. You're not going to be able to charge up any more energies on your next turn, so it's not good to have too many Rose in your hand without a Marnie. So you may actually fare better using a Marnie first, by using your Altaria to get that Marnie out with a Pyukumuku or Articuno, and then Marnie to save your other Roses, and then basically attach energy for your Gale Thrust, because we can still use Gale Thrust for a decent amount of damage. Gale Thrust is doing a lot of damage, by the way, and we have 1 Bird Keeper and Escape Rope to help us retreat to do Gale Thrust, because we have no Air Balloon in this deck, only 1 Bird Keeper, but we have Escape Rope as well. And let's not forget that Altaria is 0 energy retreat cost, so if you have an Altaria in the active spot, if you have a first active as your Altaria Swablu to evolve into your Altaria on your second turn, you can actually retreat to your Urshifu to do a first Gale Thrust, and then that actually builds on from there. We have no Rapid Strike energy in this deck because we need to be discarding with Articuno fast in the game. I actually recommend to have at least 1. Like I tried with 2 Rapid Strike energy, it's not good, because Altaria Rapid Strike energy actually forces you to discard it with your Articuno. If you're playing Articuno, you may actually discard your Rapid Strike energy, and we're not actually playing that many we're not actually playing that many energy cards in this deck, so we need a lot of basics. That's what I'm trying to say, a lot of basics to be able to discard them fast, to be able to reconstitute and use our Rose as early on as the second turn, really. And then but that Rapid Strike energy, 1 copy is good, though. I would recommend to play 1 copy, replace 1 basic for 1 copy of Rapid Strike energy, because that actually allows you, give you that extra flexibility. If you use Gale Thrust on your first turn, if you use Gale Thrust on your first hit, then you can actually use your Rapid Strike energy on your second hit, on your third turn, to do a GMAX Rapid Flow without a Rose, and then that actually allows you to use a Rose on your next turn, and Articuno for the extra energy card from your hand, discard an extra basic energy card to resummon with your, to reattach with your Rose, and then you actually need to attach an extra 1 from your hand after that. So make sure you attach an energy before using your Rose, because you may not have that Rose Tower to draw cards with. So attaching an energy before Rose is always the key if you're playing a Rose VMAX deck. So hope you guys enjoyed this deck. We're signing up now. Please, we are signing off now. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. If you find our videos interesting, entertaining, or fulfilling in any way, we'll see you on the next video. Have a nice day. Tune in for the next episode for more cool new combos featuring new cards from Fusion Strike, from Evolving Skies, from Battle Styles. Today we are featuring the old card back. We're trying to make our Urshifu VMAX Battle Styles card very old card, but it's very strong VMAX, a meta VMAX. We're trying to make it even stronger with our Altaria Pyukumuku combo, with our Fusion Strike Pyukumuku as well. We're trying to introduce this card with our Altaria tech. So Altaria Pyukumuku tech support for our any supporter cards, really. For any supporter cards we have in our deck, we have quite a wide variety of supporter box. We have 1 Bird Keeper, 1 Marnie, 1 Boss Order, 1 Research, and also 3 copies of our Rose, which is the key card that we need to be able to charge up for constant non-stop rapid flows. That's crazy, right? We have 12 basic fighting energy and 2 capture as well for this deck. So as I said, I recommend to swap 1 basic fighting for 1 rapid strike energy, but it's working not too badly right now, to be honest. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. We'll see you on the next video. Have a nice day, and bye for now, lively people.